Bet.
Okay.
Oh, some sugar.
Is Elena's mother-in-law really named Bertha May?
And
Yeah,
yeah, Bertha. Yeah,
Bertha McCrae. I don't know her real name.
Oh, Bertha McCrae.
Dang,
Okay.
Bertha.
I'm like, that's an OG name. Bertha May.
OG.
yo, that's crazy.
Yes.
She said a Dixie cup, bro.
Yo, I
That's
got. Yeah,
that's pure
yeah.
nervousness.
Yeah. Keith had to get out of
That's
there.
pure nervousness. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my
Okay.
god!
All right, we live. All right, we live, y'all. All right, Elena. We
I
gonna give
thought
him a
y'all
minute
blocked
while
me. I thought y'all
everybody.
kicked me out.
He's like,
Not at
we've had
all.
enough.
Uh,
Handed me a Dixie cup instead of the garbage can.
That is wow.
yeah, that was wild. Um, let's see. I'm sorry. Yo, I need y'all to keep inviting people. We back. We back. We back. I guess the laughter cut off the live. Shut up. Elena,
Yeah,
retype what you said so I can read it again.
yeah. And everybody like, share, and subscribe again, and all that good stuff.
Please, please, please like, share, and subscribe. Let's go.
Yeah, we gotta get them two people back in here.
Oh my god. Well,
So- Such a negative
Yo,
Nancy.
there's a huge lag though. There's a huge lag because I said that a long time ago.
there's always a few second like a good like 4 or 5 second lag.
Yeah.
No, this is really bad.
All right. Um. All right. So yeah, chat. We were talking about before we got off. We were talking about um a
Titties.
a boyfriend, a boyfriend and
I gotta say,
girlfriend waiting to go in the labor room, but the mom wanted to go, and then the girlfriend didn't want to even. I mean, the girlfriend first had said, this is, my mom. I want her there, and then she tried. Then she took herself out of it. But yeah, there's no way, in my opinion, like I was saying, there's no way I can see whether I'm the baby father, that's my girlfriend, fiance or wife. I
Mm-hmm.
want and need to be in that waiting room. I mean, that labor room, the delivery room.
Yep.
It's that's just like you gonna want me to be a part of that kid's life when sick, 2 o'clock in the morning, getting up, or you need a bottle, need a changing. If you want, I got to be there from the beginning. And
Or
the
need some
beginning started,
diapers and formula.
huh?
That's a, or need some diapers and formula or some Taco Bell for the cravings.
Come on,
Mm.
we're there for. I'm there from the conception. I'm there from all the
exactly.
mood
Yeah, we
swings.
forgot about that part. That's a good
You know
point.
what I mean?
Like
I'm,
when
I'm
you
there for all
pregnant
the.
and I gotta go out there and get your Rocky Road and your pizza and pickles and all of that. You want me there for all that? Then come time for the day for the baby to come out, I can't be there.
So
Yeah,
No.
that's
let's educate the people then. So what we tell them is these are the
The women.
discussions that you have. These are the these are the discussions that you have as a couple during the 9 months. Not
sure.
what D'Angelo's middle name is. so y'all can name him after him or all the other foolishness that goes on. These are the discussions that you have on the way to that. So if that moment does come about, you're not taken by surprise. Like prepare yourself for that. But yeah, man. Other than that, for my only advice for those that haven't been in the delivery room, um, don't go behind that blanket, bro.
Listen,
Don't 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 DJ. Just there's nothing that don't go.
just
When
Nah.
they put that
stay
blanket
put,
up,
right?
they up top. I, I made the mistake of going low.
Mm-hmm.
I made the mistake. Dog, I ain't never fainted in my life, but my knee went like this.
Yeah. I'm trying to look crazy.
Man,
The first
man,
pregnancy with my ex-wife, it was at St. Vincent's and they was not playing. Stay behind that apron, right there where her head is
yo,
at. Support her. Do what you got to do right there. Bridgeport
yup,
Hospital wasn't about shit. I was right there and I saw everything. I said, "Whoa!"
bro. You,
Yo!
When she had Gianna, they did not give no fucks, bro. I was standing wherever I wanted to stand. I saw all of that, her just open. I was like, "Oh my god,
yo,
hey, yo, bro!" You
Kentrell,
just right.
stay up
Stay
top,
behind the curtain.
Kentrell, stay up top.
Is it that
Andrew,
bad?
Andrew, stay up top. Give her ice chips, some water.
Yep.
Learn some Spanish songs and sing it soft in her ear. Do whatever you gotta do, nigga. Do not
We'll
go
we'll
behind.
know we'll know if
She-
Kentrell doesn't stay up top. It'll come out somehow, some way in the next single lyrics. The next
oh.
song he write, it's gonna come out in the lyrics. You going we'll know. We'll
That'd
know.
be the
It's gonna
first
come out in them
explicit track I
lyrics
ever
some
make.
way. What happened?
oh, oh my
That'll be the first
god.
explicit track I make.
Oh man. Kentrell Reagans was back with his brand new single and album, The Blood.
Oh God.
Oh wait, McQuavy, you still here?
I'm here, but my camera not working.
Camera not working.
Oh my
Woo.
god, yo. The Blood.
Yo, all right.
Oh
So
my
we're gonna,
god.
we're gonna just jump. We had other topics, but we're gonna jump into this music topic. And the Quaver, like, go and get your camera right. I think you gotta leave and come back. Just do that right quick, because you can
Okay.
help us. Be a part of this grading process. Why not?
Y'all not
Oh
gonna stress
man,
me out tonight. I'm gonna
Yeah,
okay.
don't let
Cause y'all
DJ
be
confuse
great up
you.
here.
Your whole husband is directing everything here. Don't listen to DJ.
what?
You
What?
always
What I
you always
said?
trying to overstep. That's their marriage. Stop trying to overstep.
Teron is the one who added me back into the live.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
He
saying.
not overstepping.
He got this. You think he don't know her camera not working, nigga? Always overstepping, yo.
He probably turned it
Will,
off on
shut your
purpose.
shut up, Will.
All right, I
Oh
see.
man. Yo, chat, stay with us for a second. Probably got about 10, 15 minutes. Got some good musical numbers. A few was sent, a few I saw, but a few was sent to me by shout out to Elena.
Oh yeah, Elena. I just see what
Kittrell
you
Ray.
said.
What Elena
Remember,
said.
nah, she was like Bridgeport. They didn't let Keith see nothing. But remember, this is before Yale took over, so that probably got something to do with it.
Wait,
Uh,
Yell is a uh
Bridgeport
Yell is
Hospital,
a
Yeah,
Bridgeport
they
Hospital
hospital.
affiliate.
they took over. Yeah,
Since when?
it's been a
it's
little bit.
been a few years, right?
Mm-hmm.
A
So
minute.
what's St. Vincent? St. Vincent, same thing.
It's the same thing. Yeah.
They were taken over by Hartford Health.
Oh, that. Mm,
So they're not even really
Mm.
St. Vincent no more.
Yo,
Gosh. Yeah, somebody had to take over Bridgeport. Bridgeport had too many. Bridgeport
yo,
Hospital had
we
too many deaths.
yeah, somebody need to go to one of them hospitals though. They need to get some surgery done.
What kind of surgery, Kentra?
I don't know what type of
Mm-mm.
doctor, or I don't know if it's like the orthopedic or I don't know, but yeah, they need to get them joints right
Oh,
there fixed. 'Cause
Oh
them joints
God.
are screwed. Them joints are chopped.
Whose feet are those?
Them joints is chopped.
Can you please take them feet off this? Whose feet?
Oh my
Maria,
god.
Maria.
I don't even want to.
Maria, Maria.
That looked like something out of Last of Us. I'm not even going crazy.
oh,
Ugh.
Those feet look like ET, boy. Those joints
Mhm.
Nah,
look
don't.
fried.
Ugh.
Sarah, can you
Are
play
they
the first
missing
music video,
toes?
please?
Huh?
Yeah.
Those toes.
All right.
Those toes.
This
Walk the
this
streets
is
of Connecticut
Sparta.
Ave every Sunday.
All right, we're gonna get into the first music selection. Let's go, T.
I bet those joints can play a mean foot drum, a kick drum.
Nigga, triplet.
Yo.
wow.
Oh
Yo,
man.
God.
Those
while
joints are
Teron's getting
scrap.
that together, yo, the reason why you say that, yo, back in school, my freshman year, when it was senior year at Central High School, our boy we met up there, our boy Chris Coble. I think you should know him, Naqueva.
Yeah, I do.
Chris Coble,
That,
they was talking drums. He's a drummer. And Chris was like, "Yeah, man, I'm fast with my foot. Like when I play, I could do a
he's like,
triple. Like I play like,
yeah, he said, yeah, I could do a triple clutch, yo. And I, what's a triple clutch? He's like, when you make your foot go fast, I like, let me see. Never happened.
Oh my
That
god.
boy used to have us.
There
Needless
was
to
some
say, the
man,
whole drum line, we was cracking up. Like, boy, stop lying.
those some manly feet, bro. Jesus.
Um,
Yo, can you put
It's
those
all
joints
you.
back up one more time, bro?
No,
One more
no.
Why
time.
do you want to
yeah,
see
put him
them?
back. Those
Hmm?
are like feet that been in battle.
That joint looked like
Keep
Those
when
joints is
grandma
going
made
to
that
war for us, boy.
chicken foot soup on the weekend. That joint looked
uh,
like.
this is Sparta. Right in your chest.
It's on you,
This
Tara.
this
Yeah,
is Sparta.
that's what her toes is doing. That's
Yo, that was
It really
really.
was.
I
That
love
was
it.
Good.
Well,
entertaining and
the
amazing.
keyboard player. I actually love what he was playing though, yo.
Mhm.
I like what he
It
was
gave
playing was
Cinderella. It gave Disney at first. Then he went sick.
Mhm.
yeah, but that boy could not get that live.
Right. You trying to get him to it just stayed like
Yo, it just stayed. But
He made him sound
just
good. He
rating,
made him make
just
sense.
rate,
right,
just
right.
rating the keys. I'm a I'm gonna go with what he was playing. I'm gonna go with because I can't ignore what he was singing. It just made it comical. I'm gonna go with a C plus. Ray,
Same.
I give him a B minus.
Time out.
VG.
Okay.
Nah, that's cap. Y'all can't be
What you
serious. I'm
mean?
giving this man. I'm giving him an A minus. He made that. He's
Agreed.
diabolically sounding like trash, not making sense. He made what he was doing make sense, bro.
And people can't even follow preachers like that. Like he
Right.
followed that. Like that was amazing. It wasn't about the technique. It was the fact that he was like playing that. Like I loved it.
Yeah, man.
They
Like
so
it spoke to
disappointed
his
right now.
skill. It spoke to his skill, and also, it was very entertaining and humorous, man. I gotta give him at least an A
So A
minus.
minus, A minus, B
Yeah.
minus, C plus, C plus. George, what you say?
B plus, B plus. That was entertaining. It was funny.
Mhm.
Yeah, C plus ain't bad,
But bro,
but
it's like
I,
In a
but
Jamaican
I
see,
mean,
house,
I hope
yes, it
this
is.
is
C plus is y'all. I just
let's
Don't
see.
bring no
All
C
right,
pluses home in
so
a Jamaican house.
I
all
just
I'm
had some
saying
trauma.
is
I am about to say I would cry.
Will in the Quavers bars set at A minus.
Okay,
Oh
mhm.
here we
God.
go.
We'll see. Let's see what the next
Elena said
video
that's an A.
brings. Her.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She look
she's
like
high
chat
too.
agreeing.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Had to put my headphones on for that one. Yeah, yeah.
So are we
It,
reading
it,
it together or just his keys or just the other stuff?
everything, the whole video.
The whole video, yeah.
Okay. I'll wait till
So
you
you
call
can
my
go
name.
first, Niqueva.
Okay. I was not impressed at first. I was not impressed with the whole boom tat like this stuff because I felt like it was something I could do, and the sound didn't initially sound original. It sounded like something I heard before, like that most jazzy type musicians do. But I did like what he did on the keyboard. But I find it hard for me to rate it because I don't really understand exactly what I was hearing. With that being said, I'll go B minus because I don't understand.
Okay, William.
Yeah, I'll give him a B plus. And the reason why I give him a B plus is because yeah, he's an
Here we
amazing
go.
pianist.
Here we go.
No, hold up. No, hear me out. He's an amazing pianist, bro. Like what he was doing was amazing, but it's like, bro, like he did a quick click track and he played to it. And he just shed it. Like it was great what he was doing, but like versus the other one where there was creative, like that was very creative. There was a method to all that madness that was going on. Like there was no flair to what he did other than just his playing. But we could watch that all day, bro. We could watch that all day.
Contrell.
I give him an A, bro. I thought he was cool, bro. He could play. I like what he did on keys. I don't care about the beat too much, but I mean, it is
Yeah, that
fine,
was
bro.
like If he
It was a
did that,
vibe.
he probably would have been better if it was just him.
Agreed. Just piano would have been better.
Ray,
Um, it seemed kind of we've heard this before ish.
Exactly.
Uh, what I give the last one a
Agreed.
B minus.
I think
I'm gonna
DJ
give
as a
this a. I'm gonna
pianist.
give this a. I'm gonna give this. I can't give it higher than a. I'm gonna have to give this a B minus as well. At least the other guy was
Mm,
creative, and
exactly.
this was just. I mean, we heard this before. I'm sorry. It was just
You're too close
everybody
to this
does
one,
this.
DJ.
Everybody does this. It's like okay. It's like yo, we know Kevin Powell, we know
DJ is
Doobie. It's
killing
like we've heard this before, bro. It's like you're not doing nothing. It's like I
yo,
can't. I can't. I'm sorry. We've heard
He's
it
on the
before.
Hmm.
Oh, this nigga on the phone.
He's on the
I agree with you, Ray. I feel like we
Yeah,
have
DJ's
heard this
he's
so
killing
many
talking.
times.
He was talking to MJ.
Yeah, we've
me.
heard it a bunch of
Yeah.
He
times.
better not.
I'm sorry.
He called it. He called
yo,
his mentor
all right.
MJ.
Who didn't? All right, yo.
George.
All right, yo.
Go ahead, George.
Wow.
Amen.
Go
Um,
ahead, George.
it was a nice vibe. I give it a B. It was a nice vibe, nice groove. I give it a B.
Okay.
But what did Trail give it? Did
Um,
he give it A?
Control said an A.
Oh, okay. What you bet? You about
I'm
to
going
S
with it.
tier this man?
I'm going. I'm going with a B plus. Um,
Like,
it's
What does he have on
it's
y'all?
Oh
He got
no.
y'all sex tape or something?
Oh no.
exactly.
what
Like,
did you give it, Ray? What did you give it? Didn't you give it a B
Oh,
minus?
oh
He
no.
Yeah.
did.
So I gave it a B plus. What's wrong with that?
but my thing is like, why
No,
you was
Control
acting
gave
like
it an
that?
Hold
A,
on,
You
hold
act
on,
like
man.
you was
hold on.
about to get it.
I
You
didn't.
act like
I
you was about to give
didn't
it an S
interrupt
tier. Then.
either of y'all during y'all little soliloquy about the freaking video. Let me say what I gotta
But
say,
here's the
All
and then
right,
you
thing,
calm
can
down,
and
rebut.
that's
Jamal. Don't pull
fine. You
out the
can say
nine.
what you
No,
want to
hold
say,
Calm
bro.
down,
on.
Jamal.
Let
Don't
You
pull
me
out
just
the
had a
nine.
whole
finish.
mood swing, bro. You
Let
just had a whole
let
mood
me
swing.
finish. But I said
Let him
nothing.
let him finish.
I
Go
said
ahead.
nothing. There's a difference.
Go ahead.
He gets a B plus. Y'all pissing me off by saying the other dude was creative and he wasn't. The other dude played over a major scale. He went from minor to major. We do that in our sleep. Stop it. And it's
It
not to
was
say
more
the dude was
entertaining than what this dude just did.
okay.
Exactly. It was
Cool.
entertaining and more creative. Like, what is you
I'm
saying?
sorry.
That's where
I
he did
remember
his
when I
first
had
one.
my first beer. I was doing that shit at 13. What we
What are we
doing?
talking about? Folks not just doing that on the regular. They doing
What
what
are you
this
talking
dude did on the
about,
last video on the regular.
I think
bro?
going forward we should vote on
DJ,
these clips
you have done that
independently.
before. You played a track. You played a track
I
and played
agree.
keys before and you done a video. Have you not?
Say it one more time. You cut out for me.
Have you ever went live or posted a video you playing to a track before?
Yes.
Exactly. Everybody has done that before. But have you ever done what the first video did? No. It was flair to it. It was
Played over
entertaining, bro.
somebody's. Played over somebody's. I'm not saying it wasn't. I'm not
Making
arguing
his
that. Will. I'm
make
not
making
saying
his
that. I
horrible
never
note
argued that.
melodic.
But the whole vibe alone on this second video was so dope that
But it
it
was no,
deserves
it
at
wasn't
least a
so dope.
B.
It was
The
boring,
vibe,
bro. It
it
was
was
boring.
dope. It was
I feel
Yes.
like the
dope.
vibe is what
Yes.
messed it up for me. Like if he would have
Nah.
started with
Exactly.
the
I
keys,
guess
I think he would have
I can
had us.
understand.
He started tapping on that
I
table.
Exactly. It
I
started off like I was like, this is interesting. I thought it was gonna be something, but then it just went to that. I'm like, it was a letdown.
Yeah.
I
We've heard it
enjoyed it.
all
I'm sorry. It,
before.
it got better to me when he went to the piano and I got like a human nature vibe. So that's just
Because
me. That's
Agreed.
my opinion. That's my
I
Human
think
opinion.
we all
nature.
agree on
But
that.
y'all giving that dude, that first dude, that grade, then nah.
I think we
Well,
should
I
vote
never
the videos
compared the
independently.
two. I just gave it a. I judged him individually.
Bro, bro,
I
soon
think
as
we should
you
independently vote
heard,
on the
like
video.
you heard bro, you heard the
There should
difference.
be a line
When
of
the first
demarcation
video
between the
was
videos.
playing, we always going crazy. After the first video finished, we was going crazy.
We were no context. We were laughing because for more than anything, I didn't hear one. Woo! Oh my god, you hear that chord? I didn't hear none of that. We was laughing at the dude because he couldn't get the loud note.
And that's fine because it was entertaining. But we still didn't lose sight of
We
what the
weren't
pianist
going.
was doing.
We weren't going crazy. Will, that is such a Ray.
DJ.
You was going crazy, bro.
Pause. No.
Who was going
So you're
crazy? I
saying
didn't hear nothing but
so okay.
laughter.
So
we we
the
were
second video was
entertained.
more
We were
entertaining to you.
entertained.
That's what I'm talking
It
about.
was impressive.
We was all entertained. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, but not from a musicality standpoint, bro.
Yes, we
I think we
was.
were impressed. I think we were all impressed.
All right.
I
Maybe
think
you
All right.
weren't, bro, and that's
We're gonna
fine.
impressively go to the next video because
here
that's all the way
we
cat.
go.
That's
Here we
all the
go.
way cat.
Here we go.
Oh, I love it here.
That's fun.
Okay. Contrell has sent this video in. Um,
Why?
Wait. Question. I could my screen is so small. So who was playing the bass? Was it a
it's
male
some
or a
It,
lady.
female?
it was a
It's
It
a
girl.
was a
female.
lady. Okay.
It was an androgynous person
Oh
because
my god.
it took me a while to figure it out.
Oh my.
My screen is so
She
small.
looked
I
like a.
couldn't see.
At first, I thought it was a Cambodian teenager, but yeah, that's a
Oh
chick.
my god.
A
Jesus
Cambodian
Contrell,
Christ.
teenage boy.
What is this
Contrell
about?
rated.
No, I give her a B plus, A minus. She, bro,
Exactly.
she.
Yeah.
Exactly.
First
We're
of
gonna
all,
stop
y'all
doing
looking at
clips. We just gonna have to
Exactly.
stop doing clips.
no, hold on, chill.
No, let him
Yo,
go. Let him go, please.
we're we're horrible on base covers.
Hear
Like
him go.
Y'all looking at
She
y'all
played for
looking
the
at
girl
a
group that you
young
wanted to
chick.
pick.
She
Oh no,
not,
not
huh?
that. Not Destiny's Child.
She played for that girl group. That's why he
You
won.
gotta
He
vote
not
on these
supposed to.
independently. Stop bringing up old clips.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No, no. On a real tip though, she young. I don't think she black, bro. Right? She playing straight up quartet authentic, bro. That is impressive, bro.
bro, it
That's not
wasn't
impressive to
impressive.
you. She didn't mess
Playing
up
Bro,
one
quartet
it,
time.
music
She
is
didn't
hard.
slur.
Playing
It's
quartet
an
music
art
is
to
hard.
it.
All right.
Yes, it's an art to it.
The
Now I
best thing
do
not
about
agree with
that
not
art.
video was her tone,
what
bro. Her tone won the show.
oh my gosh. Wow. Wow.
So you said a
I
B plus, A
mean,
minus.
Hmm.
That's crazy.
and
Go ahead,
what are
George.
we
What's
judging
next?
here?
Her bass playing.
Huh?
Yeah, her bass
I
Oh
mean,
playing.
wow.
musicality, creativity. We
And
like
they were
Yeah.
singing in the background. They were great.
I can't judge the singers.
You
It's about the
can,
bass.
but
I'll go. I'm
marvelous.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
giving her I'm giving her
I
C,
was
and that's
cracking up.
mostly in part because of her tone. The tone was dope to me, but she was kind of sloppy at points. She didn't really do anything crazy and amazing. It
No,
was
she
boring.
wasn't.
She
She was
she
I'll
got a
give her
C
a
sloppy.
C
minus. She got a C
off a
minus
tone.
for me.
Yep, that's
Why?
exactly where I was going.
C
C
It
minus
I
seemed
minus.
like
for
she.
okay.
It seemed like it's something she's having fun with, not something that
She
she
didn't look
actually
like she was having
does.
fun. She looked like she's learning to play.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Right. It
That's
doesn't.
what
Right.
I
So
It
I
that's
doesn't
don't
look
want
like
to.
something she does. Right. So C. Yeah. C.
I don't. I don't want to give her a bad grade. I just like if we compare it to the other two videos, which George don't want to do. There just was no creativity. Like she was playing what she was playing well, I
Mm-hmm.
guess, for them singers, but I- like I just feel like it don't belong in a lineup. So I don't
Yeah,
want to give her a bad grade, but I wasn't
I
necessarily
agree.
impressed. Like,
She got to
Yep.
smoke a couple Newport shorts to
Yeah.
get
And for
that
that
Yep.
to be
real
a bro,
Baptist.
Mhm.
That
now.
she
I
got to
do
cuss a
agree.
little and yeah.
I do agree with Contrell. It is an art to play with playing quartet, but she didn't embody that to me.
But
But
bro,
Not at all.
if she was doing anything other than that, like adding other stuff, you would have like, oh, she wasn't true to the quartet
no,
sound.
no. But I would still
No.
grade. I would still grade her off of her creativity, though.
I get
I would
that.
Yeah,
still. I would
exactly.
still
She
grade
Like,
her
talking
off
and
of.
about
bro, and that's
Indian,
cap because
Cambodian,
remember,
who
hold
whatever
on.
Will said, looking
That's
good.
cap
That's
because you
not
remember.
black.
Hold up. You remember when we was watching that other video a few probably 2-3 weeks ago of that girl group in the church and that bass player? He was doing
Hmm.
simple stuff, but we went sick.
Hmm.
There's a difference, bro. You're not gonna tell me you heard that here.
Yeah, and
Hmm.
then
Bro,
her she sound hella quantized too. It was no. It was no.
yeah,
It wasn't laid back. She wasn't. It's like she was on top of the beat for me instead of
Hmm.
fitting
like
right
she was
there.
learning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Will, you feel that way, Will?
Yeah, like it was like
You,
not like it was quantized because I thought her timing at points was sloppy, but I feel like it was rude. Like it just wasn't seasoned, bro. She's not a seasoned player. She playing like she ain't even got
Right.
calluses yet.
Mm. Josh,
It
if you're
felt
asking what's the
and that's not, and
I
that
think
don't makes it.
the lowest
That
score
doesn't make
is a
it
F.
better.
Like her calluses is
yeah.
still bleeding at this point. Like she like yeah.
Like no, like pause. Like it was very stiff. Is
Yeah.
Why?
how it was just
Don't
rigid.
pause
Like
that.
there wasn't no fluidity. And then saying that like, oh, she's like playing quartet, but she was in the drive, and the drive is normally just two chords. It's normally just
One
you
to the
going
four.
1-4 or 1-2. Like is and it's just you just repeating it, and that's really for the singers to go sick and like go do their thing. Like you just holding those two chords. She wasn't doing like it was it was cool. I mean, I'd appreciate it if the youth choir did it, but I mean, other than that, it was
Agree.
You
I ain't got
encourage him.
nothing.
Agreed.
Yeah, I mean,
George,
it's cool. We all got to start somewhere. That's all it is.
George.
Oh, C.
Oh, okay. What was your
Encourage her.
grade,
You know,
Andrew?
keep.
I'm giving that a C minus.
Hmm.
Bro, you
And
just said a B minus, bro.
no,
No,
he
he
said
did
C
not.
No,
He
I
said
did
minus.
it.
C.
No,
He
you
said
didn't,
C minus.
No, I did it.
Ain't nobody
No, I
said
did
B
it.
but you, bro.
Give your
No,
barber
Contrell
that
said A
same
minus.
score.
Here we
Oh,
go.
Charles said A minus? Yo.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my
All
gosh.
right, Teron, next video.
Ugh.
I love that line.
Yes, sir.
Nice groove.
Yep.
Yep. That was City of Refuge band. Um, I was Barn Cages. Bless the Lord. Yeah, I
So the
dug that.
quality of the video kind of sucked, but I definitely got the gist, like because
Hmm.
the sound was iffy. But I'll get that an A+. I feel like I want to hear it produced and like hear the because I love the line. I didn't even expect that to be "Bless the Lord." I didn't know what was going on at first, and then when I could hear that it was going there, I was like, "This was a groove
Hmm.
worth making." Nice little remix. Like I'm not mad at it at all.
I'm gonna go.
Quality just sucked.
Contrell sent this video in, and I'm gonna give that an A. I love the groove. I love how everybody just
Mhm.
played their parts,
Yep.
and
Agreed.
they were vibing. Oh my gosh!
Yep.
Shout out to Garrison Brown on the drums. He
Did she say a C
actually
plus?
on it. Lena,
Hmm.
Lena.
What's wrong with
Y'all read
offering?
aloud. Y'all know I can't see.
Offering music be like some of the littest shit ever. What are you talking about in service?
How do you say that in the same sentence?
It's real, yo.
Yeah, I'm going with an A. Nicole, what did you get? You said an A+. Will, what you
Yeah.
giving it?
I want to give it A, but a couple of things. That one roll, the fill that the drummer did, and then the organ and started playing some Babbage at the end. So I'll give it a B plus.
Okay,
He started,
Greg.
he started padding some ugly
I'm
stuff.
giving
He
that an
shouldn't have
A
been that loud.
minus.
He shouldn't have been that loud at the end.
That's
Well,
an A minus to me.
that was just his mix, his iRig mix.
Nah,
So you
bro.
can
He was calm at the
So
beginning,
that's what I'm
bro.
talking
Like
about the
there was no
quality
issue toward the
sound.
end. Yeah, no, I get
Yeah.
that. But nah, towards the end, he just like he wanted to be heard, it felt like. And he
mm,
What's wrong with that?
he did that for a while. When you locked in with Jello with a band and y'all got a nice
Yep.
groove going on, and then you decide,
Yep.
oh, I want to be heard.
Yep.
Nah, that's
Nope.
sabotage right there.
Don't do
But I
that.
wasn't mad at his feelings. It didn't seem like if he was sabotaging.
Yeah,
yeah.
he was too loud, man. It took away from it. I mean, it not
You can't,
bad enough where I failed him. It's still a B plus.
but you can't say loud because that's just his mix. He's gonna
It was.
naturally have.
I can say that he turned himself up,
So
bro.
No,
Will,
he didn't. He didn't
so
turn
Will,
He
himself
didn't
up.
sound like
Is what
that
I'm
in the
saying.
beginning.
Yeah, but
if the
like,
if the clip, let me ask him something, DJ. If the
go
clip
ahead.
ends 30 seconds before it ended, what would you have graded it?
Who, me or DJ?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you.
Oh, me? Nah, he would have got. They would have got an A minus. I would have given him an A minus.
Okay.
Definitely.
George.
A plus. A plus. Feel good. Everybody's locked in. The groove was love that line. That was A plus, yo, for sure.
Hmm.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm.
What
I'm
up,
not
Cook?
saying. I'm not saying like what Bennett did was what I don't think what he did caused it to go down a letter grade. Maybe if you would have, well, you said you would have gave it an A minus, so I get it, but yeah, not me. Contrell, you sent this video in. What are you grading this?
I, two things. We did it better at my wedding reception. Um, second,
Facts.
thank you, George. Um, but yeah, I think y'all corny with y'all scores right now for this
Oh
Uh
my
oh.
god.
Oh Lord.
Okay,
because
here we go.
We about to S
Here we
tier
go.
this shit. Oh,
Oh,
oh.
man,
exactly.
the fellas
Okay,
I'm
I'm
listening.
listening.
love you, Quavo, but uh, bro, this was I know I sent it, but bro, I think it was a little mid, bro. It was a little mid.
It was mid.
It
It
was
wasn't
it was
mid.
it was mid,
Oh,
but but y'all y'all say Mike Todd's illustrations are are over the top.
And
Like
R.
what is this? Thank
how?
you,
Kentrell, are you
What?
gonna wear a yellow
Trail. How
leather blouse on your
Are you gonna
next gig
This
spit
with
was
on your
with
brother's
flare pants?
face?
this was
how are we
Are you
comparing this
gonna
to
wear
Mike
dude.
Todd?
heels? Yeah. Why are we comparing this to Mike
If
Todd?
How are
you're
you
not
I'm
gonna
comparing this
wear
to
a
talking
Mike
yellow
about his
Todd?
blouse with a
illustration, his
choker
message,
chain,
bro. Bro,
Yo, Cantrell
y'all rate
really
this
go hard
eight.
for Mike Todd.
Y'all rate that at y'all rate no. Y'all rate that at A plus. It's just whack, bro.
yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
So what are you
You know
rating,
what would have
Contrell?
happened if Mike Todd would have did that? He would have had two girls double dutching on the organ Leslie. That's how it would have went, and they would have had
Nah,
poom poom shorts on. That's what it would
nah.
have with Mike.
You could also grade the potential here. Like I said, the mix wasn't there, the quality wasn't there, but you could hear that that was something dope.
Con-
You don't like the line,
Are you
Control?
moving to the Midwest, Kentrell? Are you moving to the
Control.
Midwest?
I
Control. What
would
do you
have
grade
like
it?
if I was at that church. I put. I don't know if that was praise and worship. I think it was praise and worship because I heard him singing in the background.
It
Hmm.
could
I
have
would
been
have probably
offering.
sitting down, chilling, bro. Like what?
Could,
But you wouldn't be rocking. You wouldn't be like, okay, this is
No.
dope.
oh, that was a whole. All right.
For the
So what do
sake
you?
of praising God, yeah, but not
What
because
do
that
you?
music
What do
moving
you
me,
grade it?
huh?
What do you grade it?
A C at best.
That's
Oh
crazy.
my.
A
Wow.
C at
All right,
Oh
best.
all
my.
right, all right,
He
all
got
right.
Wow.
beef with somebody in that video.
I don't know.
Okay.
Some
I was gonna
some
say,
somebody
A C
who
at
did it?
somebody
Yeah,
somebody.
exactly. Somebody. Like he
Is
preached it.
whoever's
They gave
feet
him
Yo.
a
you
little
posted
last
in
love
that
off.
video? Is whoever's feet you posted in that video or something like that?
Uh, no, I got beef with
Oh,
her man.
her man.
It's corny,
Jesus.
Let's
bro.
do the out.
Who's
All
the
right,
man?
let's
What?
go. I believe
Are
we
we
Huh?
got
getting
two more
messy?
videos.
Yeah.
Oh.
I
Are
believe
we
we got
getting
two more
She
messy?
videos.
Let's get
I
yeah,
tried
No.
to
messy.
give him an out.
she feeds him
I
that
ch-
foot every night.
oh
What? What? What?
no!
I didn't hear
Play the
that
next
one.
Saran,
video.
play the
Play the
video,
What
next
you said?
video.
please. Saran, play the
I
video,
didn't hear
She
what you
please.
Teron, it's
say,
on
Trill.
you,
she
brother.
feeds him that foot every night, man. And he takes it. He takes it.
Ew.
And
That's
you know
Saran, you're
he
not.
funny.
wait, hold on, throw out. You know what he does
No,
after he feeds
Tara.
that foot? He's like, oh
Saran,
gosh.
you gotta come to this house. Play the video.
What?
Way too many independent.
Oh
Yeah.
no,
Man,
Hmm.
that's hard to
So in this
grade for
vid,
me.
Yeah, I was.
in the video, we're rating the bass and drums.
Jesus.
Control. We start with you.
Yeah. Neither. First of all, in my opinion, neither one of them like fell out of pocket. Neither one of them. Neither one of them. The drummer landed every time. He knew what he was doing. He played with confidence. They both accompanied each other.
I
Like
won't
they,
say the drummer
okay, here
okay.
we go.
The drummer okay. The bass player, come on, bro.
Bro, DJ was he
That
bad,
first fill
bro?
he did, I couldn't even tell what's going on. Like, bro,
Because
like
it
come
started in a
on.
weird place. The video started in a weird place. What are you talking about?
It probably did, but bro, like him playing it by himself, because at that point you only hear him musically, besides the drums. It didn't. There was nothing pretty about what he did. It didn't make sense to me.
Gotcha.
If y'all want to go back to that first fill and listen to it again, that sounded like trash to me, and it
You
threw
talking
me
about
for
the
a loop.
bass player?
Yeah, maybe it made sense accompanied with the rest of the band. You can hear everything. That's why I'm saying this is hard to grade because he
Right.
acted like he just killed that shit.
Can you
He
replay it?
acted like he just sounded like that's the best riff he ever did in his life.
You gonna play it again?
That first bass riff was crazy. Mm-mm. What the hell is that?
Nah, nah, Chuck.
What the hell was that?
Bro,
Nah,
talking
Chuck.
about
What the hell was that?
bro, that was bad.
I don't love it. I don't love
That was
it. I don't love
bad,
it.
bro.
I don't love it.
Yo,
Control. That chromatic 20 note walk up is ridiculous,
Yeah,
bro.
he just was hitting the note.
yo, that
And
took
then
It,
you
it
got
his
never
and then the
whole
ended.
sec
hand on the deck.
and then you
Yeah, he just went up the fret. That's all he did. He got way
It
back there.
never ended.
Okay, but it wasn't bad.
Yes, it
It was.
was.
Just got him back, here,
Let
bro.
me.
Just got
It
him
didn't
back.
land well for me.
So,
For
control
me,
it
it
so
was
didn't
we
it
land
all
was
know
well.
two
what Kentrell
bars,
would
bro.
sound like as a bass player.
Yeah.
Man,
We all know what Kentrell would sound like as a bass player.
I was fleshy.
Nah, control
Yeah.
That's
that ain't
nuts.
Yeah.
it.
I didn't
The
hear that the
drummer,
first
the,
time, but
the
man,
drummer is cool. The drummer is cool. I'll give you that. But nah, that bass
Nah,
player,
the
that was
drummer
some
for
bad
me,
shit.
the drummer was more than cool. I love, especially playing that gig. Who normally plays that gig? Brent Easton is difficult to fill the
Yep,
shoes in the sense of
sure is.
Brent is always going, but that dude was chopping in pause. He was tasteful with his chops. So I'm gonna go with a B plus on that.
For the
That's
drummer
crazy,
only
bro.
or the whole
But
video.
The whole joint.
Well, the whole video, but the drummer is the reason why I'm going with a B
Yeah.
plus.
that's wild, bro. 'Cause y'all be wowing other
Elaine.
stuff on Sunday morning when when y'all playing spades on Sunday morning at church.
The
Yo,
tenor
that
turned around like, Zang, you doing too much. Yo,
Hey,
Wait,
who?
wait,
Hey,
what?
I agree with Elena.
Elena.
uh,
What she
The
say? Oh,
tenor
because
turned
she thought it
around
off.
like, Zang, you
you
zooming
about to
too much.
you about to make my eardrum buzz. Hey yo, why?
White.
Oh god,
who
Elena.
What are
said
you?
that? Who
What,
said that? Who that got
Elena?
Elena,
said to?
Elena said that, yo.
Oh, I thought
Oh my
a
god,
real
yo.
life tenor said that
Who?
to a musician.
Who didn't grade it?
Yo, that's
Anybody
he's a
else?
Elena
Mike.
did.
He's a
Thank you,
Mike Tyler
Lane.
bass
Thank
players.
you, Lane.
I give it a C plus.
He
Exactly.
he's a Mike Tyler
Thank
bass
you.
players, yo.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. Funny.
What do you? What do you get? What you said a C plus?
C plus.
Will.
Yeah.
To
Oh.
me, yeah.
Okay.
To me, nah. It's the C plus for me. And again, it was the drummer, but again, he was cool, bro. He wasn't just like you saying, man. I gotta
He was
disagree.
cool, bro.
Yeah.
Nah, the drummer was great for me. I ain't gonna hold you. Pause. Um, George, were you grading it?
Um, Mike Tyler on bass.
Oh, the drummer is better than your favorite drummer. Will, like, what are you talking about? Your the drummer
Well,
you
that's
think
fine.
is the best
Well, first of all, Don
is
Trell.
not
We're talking
doing
about
that.
Don Trell. I'm gonna say names all day. You talking about Don Trell, and the thing is, I
I'm
don't.
talking
Don
about
Trell's
Chris
not my
Coleman.
favorite drummer.
He talking about
Who?
He's
Chris
not better
Coleman.
than
Will.
Chris Coleman. He's not better than Chris Coleman. There's
Okay,
nobody
cool.
better than Chris Coleman but
Yeah.
Jesus.
I mean, Will, you just go too far. But he's not better than Chris Coleman. But
But
you
Jesus.
just going too far with that. But
There's no
Oh
who's better than
man.
Chris Coleman? Who's better than Chris Coleman?
bro,
Please
we're
tell
not
me.
getting in it. That's your
No, we need
opinion.
to
We're
get
not
into
getting.
it. Who's better than Chris Coleman?
Will, we're not
Next
getting into
video.
that.
Jesus.
Nobody.
Okay.
Mike
I
Todd
give it.
on
I give it a
drums.
By
C
far,
minus.
by
It was doing
far,
too much.
nobody.
C minus from the Quaver. By far, nobody is ridiculous. But
Jeez.
I,
It would have been
we go,
Tony Royster years ago, but he been drinking or something because he sound crazy as hell lately.
Yo.
Chris Coleman
all
is
right.
GOAT. Nobody's touching him, bro.
Okay,
And
okay, bro.
anybody you feel could even carry his stick bag would tell you the same thing. No, Chris Coleman, he got it.
Okay, okay, Will.
You're glazing him so bad right now, bro.
So bad.
Yo, pull up a
Really
So
bad.
video,
bad.
bro. He
Really bad.
deserves it.
You're
So you
glazing
think
his
He
Chris
man.
Coleman?
deserves it.
You think Chris Coleman could have did "We Serve" better than the original record?
Absolutely. He could have did
You
every
bugging.
record on that album. Don't matter
You
who
bugging.
played on that record,
You bugging.
drums on that record. He would have did better.
I don't want no fusion sounding licks on my
The
song,
best
bro.
drummer, period. Nobody.
Okay,
touches.
we
You,
gonna we're
can
gonna
you
get
imagine
to.
fusion licks on We Serve or what's the song? Or This Joy?
Nope. Yeah, I can. But
Fusion.
as long as we give the tracks what they need, let's go.
Fusion on a reggae feel.
Yo, this nigga whack.
All right, we're gonna get into this next video.
Hey man. You got
Oh,
fusion drinks with it. What?
oh man.
Who was that?
So glad.
I don't even know.
Whoever it is, we should never.
I don't know.
Oh.
Nah, Ray. I
Now y'all
think
know
I
my
know what you're
camera's
gonna
small.
say. I think I know what you're gonna say, Ray. But I think, like, I'm still gonna give him. You know what
Oh,
I'm
it was a guy.
saying?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm still gonna go ahead and
No, I
Give
couldn't
him
tell. I
what?
can't see.
like I'm gonna give him some slack, bro. And the reason why is because within his fields, he was still keeping his old metronome, and I thought that was pretty
That
cool.
was super incredible to me.
I thought that was pretty cool, bro. I do get
I
what
was
you
very
probably because
impressed.
the stutters and everything, he's probably just doing variations of the
I
same shit.
hate
I
stutters,
get
and
it.
it's like
I
all he was
get it.
doing.
I
He did it
get
like
it.
every
But the
time.
fact,
I hate,
but the
and I
fact
already
that
He
don't
he
was
like that
keeping
style
his
of
own,
drum
is,
chops.
bro.
I hate stutters,
I
bro.
but the
get it,
fact
but
that he kept his
yeah,
loop going, it
old
sounded like he
metronome.
had a
Yeah,
loop playing, bro.
I'm sorry, bro. Yeah,
Nah,
I
I
was very
that's
gotta at
that.
impressed.
least give him a B plus. At least a B plus,
Wow.
bro. I got to.
I
I'm going
mean,
with a B.
your preference aside, though, Ray, you don't think that
Yeah.
was good? Okay, cool.
Mm,
I think I give it a B as well. B plus.
So what did you give it,
mm-mm.
Ray?
I'm giving that a D plus, C minus.
That's
I'm sorry.
crazy, bro.
I
Ray,
can't. No, I'm
What?
sorry. I hated all of it. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I didn't like any of it. Like none of it.
but you're grading off a preference, not the actual skill of what he was doing.
I mean, if we grading off the skill, then it's like Tony Royster would have an A plus on everything he does. But it's like
Not right now.
Come on.
if I'm
That
grading
boy is
off of
pill
his,
popping
if
or
I'm
something.
because he had two things. It was stutters into speed, speed into stutters. It was just, and there was no variety to it. I'm like,
But he keeping
all
that
right, you know
metronome
what?
going,
I'll
bro.
give
And
I'll
his
give him a
stats.
C minus. I'll give him
That's
a C
crazy.
minus C. I'll bump him up because y'all making his. I'll grade on a curve, I guess. He's a
You
C,
didn't
a
think
C,
that was
C minus.
impressive though, bro? You didn't think that was impressive?
It was impressive, like the first couple minutes, but then after a while, I'm like, all right, bro, like you gotta do something. You gotta do something else.
Oh, what does that say?
I'm like,
Okay.
Repeat that again.
we
And
could have ended the clip 30 seconds ago. I'm
Lane
like, the
It's
clip
says
could have
same
okay,
been
Ray.
over.
tricks, same
It's
tricks,
Okay.
okay,
but on
Ray.
time and quantized.
It's all right,
Yeah,
Ray.
I,
it was the
I
same
What
joint, like
Yeah, I
over and
get
William
it.
over.
Like
William
I
sees
told you,
him
I
as
get it.
fusion level. It's all right.
Huh? What you
I
got? What's
say
wrong with fusion, bro?
you
Like
see him as fusion Chris Coleman level. That's
what you
cool.
got against fusion, bro? Like you gotta chill.
Nothing, bro. What like
so what are
what
you
does Chris
grading it?
Coleman have on you that you be
Cause
blazing?
I bet every drummer that you got playing for you got they drums set up like a fusion set.
Uh,
I
no.
don't know. Contrell, what are you grading that, bro?
C minus.
Thank you.
Mm.
But that last
Y'all wanted
drummer
to be drummers for
wasn't
real.
all of that. Got you.
George, I seen you making a face the whole time.
Yeah, I lost interest. I started thinking about what the OKC Minnesota series was gonna be like. Like I lost interest in that. It's cool. No, I give it a
So if it
C.
was
You know,
15, 20 seconds shorter, like I do agree, maybe it was too long, but if
Yeah,
it
it
was
was
shorter,
too
would you
long.
like to?
Absolutely, it was.
Yeah, if you would have cut it shorter to so that it's like, okay, I'm not. I haven't yet realized that you kind of just going into the same bag over and over and over again. I probably would have graded it higher. But like after a while, I'm like, bro, like enough with the
They shedding
stutters.
and practicing
But have
though.
you ever seen that before though? Real talk. Have you ever seen that before? A dude shedding like that and keeping his own metronome.
He didn't miss a 2 and 4 at
Yeah,
all with that
I'd
stat.
never seen that before. Period. And that's why I'm giving that man a B plus. I agree with
You
you. A
giving him
lot of
a
his stuff was
all the way
repetitive.
up to a B plus?
I feel like
That's
Anthony
what I
Edwards
gave
is
him
gonna do really
originally.
good. I feel like Anthony Edwards is going to be really good in the playoffs and probably get to the
Oh,
finals.
But here's my
all
thing.
right.
George, you don't gotta be
Go
like
ahead.
Here's
this.
my thing. Is it's easy for you to say that, right? But is it easy for like the last drummer in the last video to be doing all that crazy stuff and still land on the one? But
If
he's
that's all
like,
he doing, yes.
bro, but that's more
That's what you
complicated than
supposed to
what
be.
he's doing.
No, it's
This
not.
dude's
No,
doing.
it's not.
I
No, it's
can't say
not.
more
How?
complicated.
It's
What
not.
Cottrell, he was going from like Ray said, speed to stutter, stutter to speed, and while he was doing all
It's
that, those two different
easy.
combos. Let's just go with those two different combos.
Never
He
missing the
wasn't
2 and the
missing
4.
the 2 and 4. Not only the 2 and 4 on the stack, he wasn't missing his left foot on a pedal. If you
Right.
pay attention to that, that's why it sounded like a whole click track. He didn't miss that either.
Like his independence game is ridiculous.
Why you think
Absolutely.
he was stuttering, bro? Why you think he was doing all those stutters?
Okay, Cottrell.
Why you think he was like broken up? Like, why you think he was doing all
But
that, bro?
and he never missed the one. He never missed the 1, 2, 3, or
Oh,
4.
okay, but this last dude was going
The nigga
crazy, bro.
sounded
Like,
like
It
a
wasn't
drum.
yeah.
He sounded
It
like a
wasn't
drummer
impressive like
in a
that.
loop all together. What are we talking about? All in one.
Yeah, that was
Nah.
impressive.
That alone. That alone. Sorry. All right. I believe we have one more video. Tehran, is on you.
Dontrell could S tier.
let's go.
Yeah, S tier all day.
Mm.
S
I'll just be real quick.
tier.
I follow, bro. I
Jesus.
already knew. I didn't hear this one, but I already knew because I follow him. Yo, his placements and everything he does is amazing. S tier.
I wanted
That's
to
some
give
good.
him an A, but the way he was staring into the camera, I'm gonna give him a B minus.
That's
That
crazy.
Yeah,
first
I
initial
didn't.
stare,
That's
I was
his
like,
social media
I didn't care
presence,
for that
yo.
either, Quavo.
I'm
I
a,
didn't care for
I'm gonna
that
and
go
y'all know
either.
with
that's my
a
kind of music.
I'm gonna go with an A plus on that. It, it wasn't S tier for me, but it would definitely was fire.
It
That's
was
some
dope for
good
sure.
weed. That's some good weed. A. A for
Hmm.
sure.
A, okay,
Yeah.
Cottrell.
Why
A
doesn't he
plus.
get an
I'm
S?
sorry.
S.
A plus. A plus. A plus. A plus.
Why do you
I
not
take
give
that
him
back.
an S tier? How about we make that into this video? Like, why not an S tier? Because he
Why
played
don't you
all
say
of
why
that,
you get S
programmed
tier
all of
first?
that.
It got to
Because
tug on
look,
my
because
soul for it to be S tier. S tier will. And they tug on my
but my
soul.
thing is, like, you see everything, like he sung that, he did the track, then he played live to it. I don't think we taking into
It was
account
great.
everything he doing in this video.
Yeah, it
Makai
was
does that
great.
all the time.
All
Everything
the
A
was
time.
plus,
tasteful.
A
Makai does that all
plus.
the
All the
time.
time.
In his
All the
sleep.
time.
What we talking
Well,
about?
explain your negative points. Explain your
Well,
negative points.
just
I
because you
gave
have
him
an
an A
A plus
plus.
doesn't. Just because you have an A plus, A plus means something's negative,
Yeah, because there's a higher grade to be got.
bro.
Oh my
A
god.
plus. Nah, I can't.
But
It's
it's
nothing
also one
negative
of
I
those
can
things that
say.
we've heard before too. Like it's
Yes,
not,
Thank
it
I
you,
doesn't sound
know.
negative.
Quavo.
We
Talk to
done
him.
heard
No.
we done heard that vibe, that
You've
fusion
heard that style before, yes,
crossover.
but how he's doing it, nah. He's on
Y'all
Listen,
another
gotta
we're
level,
remember,
bro.
I sing with Doobie.
we're
Like
from
I heard it
Connecticut,
That's
all.
fine,
So
yo.
and I get it, and I get that. Much respect, I get that, but this is another level.
I'm not saying it
I
ain't,
feel
but we're
like
talking about
we've
the
heard it.
vibe.
Is it
We're
another?
talking about the
Yeah.
we're talking
Yeah,
about the
like
vibe. We're talking
I
about the
get that.
vibe,
This is
bro.
just this is different. And let's keep it a buck. As great as Doobie is, he got a whole band behind him,
But Doobie could
and they
also put
amazing,
all of that
and they
He can
himself.
do all that
amazing.
on his own.
Okay,
And
I hear
Makai.
what you're saying.
It
Don't
has.
I
forget
hear
Makai.
Don't
everything you
stop.
saying.
Don't forget
No, this
MJ.
dude is great. He was
Negative.
fantastic. We're not
Yeah,
taking away from that.
we're not saying that. It's just like none of us. You're the one that finds it S tier. Doesn't mean that we find anything negative about it because we didn't give it an S tier.
So then, if you didn't find anything negative, that's what I'm trying to understand why it wouldn't be S tier. That's why I want you to
Because
explain to
S
me.
tier for me is like, yo, this blows my mind. Like, oh my freaking
S tier,
goodness. Like,
right? S
But
tier
that
for me
didn't
is
blow your
I'm gonna
mind.
go. S tier for me is I'm gonna go find his account and follow him immediately. I'm not doing
right.
that,
Right.
but that was dope.
You telling me you hear
Right.
that and you don't want to follow him?
Nah, the
That's
whole creepy
crazy.
staring stuff, I'm cool on that.
Right.
Oh my god.
That's
Page
what did
will.
it,
I want
honestly.
to
Like,
follow.
that's the
Yeah.
negative point. I was scared.
Yeah.
Yeah. Were you grading it, Ray?
I'll give it a. I'll just stay right there. A.
Oh my
I wanted to say
gosh.
A minus, but I'll give it an A.
There's no guitar. That's why.
Oh
No,
no.
it was the pervy. No guitar. It
What's
was
the
the
dude's?
pervy
What's
stairs.
Will? You
Want to
know the
hear
dude's
somebody?
name?
No, I forgot. I don't know.
Lane, I find it
Not
and
your S
send it.
tier. How you
Not
forget S tier's name? S tiers, you don't forget their
I'm
name.
not gonna sit there and remember their names. Nah, I follow them so I can see everything when they post another video come up in my feed.
That's true.
okay.
I'm not gonna invest in him that much. Like, oh, I gotta get his
Then that's
number.
not S
No,
tier.
Get
it
his
is. What
number.
do you mean?
Get his number.
Unless
Hey,
it's
S
All right.
tier.
cold.
We got
You
one
got
more video.
Instagram?
I think this is the one more video. I'm sorry. I keep saying that. T is on you.
Coleman.
Woo! I like it. This one's nice.
Uh,
Mm. Mm. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
S tier.
Phew.
Let me go first. That's a S
Phew.
tier. Okay. Every time I said to myself, I want to hear something different, he did something different. And he's by himself with nothing else and still killing it. And that's S tier. What say ye, Will?
He wasn't by himself.
There's two bass players.
Hmm.
But I'm
And it was
saying I'm talking about there's one instrument. Like there's not keyboards. There's like I don't hear anything else besides that little bump bump.
mm, yeah, what he was doing was great and everything. Well, what they were doing was great. I'll say A minus to be honest, and that's because well, wait, what's the facial expressions for though?
See y'all next week.
Because how did
What's
you
the
get the
expression for?
last one S tier? How did the last one get S tier and this did not?
Because everything about that
From
video
you.
was great. Every single thing
And
about
so
that
okay,
video
so
was
what was
great.
not great about this one? What was your negative for
For
this one?
one, that bass guitar tone, I hate that personally.
I will agree the tone didn't sound perfect to me either,
That
but
dull
it was
type junk,
killing.
I do not like that. I do not
Okay,
like that at all.
you can have that.
It sound like fretless. I, I don't like it,
But
and
we've
I've
never
always
heard
been
nothing
like
like
that.
that. That was creative. That was
I
that
mean,
was
they was
amazing.
shedding. They was shedding. It was dope what they was doing. I'm not gonna take nothing from them. It's just that tone. I gotta give it an A minus because of that. It's
DJ
mad
went so
ugly to
far
me.
back in his chair.
Cause I feel like one step down from S tier is A plus, and that's what you should be giving it.
Nah,
If you gonna take away for tone.
that's a huge negative for me, man.
Oh, cut the bull. All right, all right.
It's not
Well,
bull. Why is that?
Will,
What?
Oh,
That tone is ugly to me. I do not rock with it ever.
you
And
gave
he
the
shed
nigga
on
that
it
did the you gave the nigga do re mi fa sol ly, you gave him an A minus,
because I thought it was creative what he did.
Indep-
It, because of
and this
independence,
wasn't
yo.
creativity.
creative.
Running the scale is not
Yeah, that's
creative.
great.
Man, I'm sorry. Uh, it's an S
Like
tier
what?
to
Like
me.
I'm just trying to
The
understand like why
whole
you don't get it,
the
DJ.
the entire vibe. I understand why they chose the tone that they did.
Yep.
I
Why?
understand they wanted a
Why?
gloomy type. They wanted a gloomy type thing, and it it was like it's a they wanted they were trying to embody Jocko. Jocko was that let's go in the shed and let's just go at it. Like let's trade eights or fours, whatever you want to do. Sorry, S tier
Yeah,
for me. Ray,
that was S tier. That was S
That's
Okay.
tier.
here
That was
because there
S
were
tier.
Jo-
strings involved.
Wow. No, it don't got nothing to do with
But
strings.
I feel like he
Strings
would judge it
involved.
harder because he plays that instrument. So we
You
could
would
trust
think,
Ray.
right?
Hey,
You would
bro.
think.
You would
oh,
think
you
it's
think it's
crazy.
freaking
How
ridiculous.
you twist my
You would
comment?
think.
Yeah, you would think.
You would think.
I'm sorry, I
Oh,
can't get with a bass player that got a tone that is not percussive in the least bit. That
you
is weird
tripping,
to
man.
me.
Listen, shout out to Eli and Boho
It's
and
not
Tim
you a part.
Ramsey.
You are a part of the
Boys,
foundation, my boy. I need you to have some knocking to you about your
and that
playing, bro.
tone was knocking, especially
No, it
them,
was
them,
not,
them.
bro. It
I
Man,
was
would pay to
not.
see a whole show of that. I would pay to go see
bro,
that.
Will,
that
did
clip.
you listen to it? Did you see where they was going before they got there?
Did I see where
Or
they
did
was
they finally
going?
get there and you're like, oh snap?
Nigga, that's why they got an A minus. Like I don't understand. The only thing I tell you was bad was the tone. That's the only thing, and that's just
So
something.
the tone.
Personally,
So
I
if the
can
tone
never
was
rock with that.
okay, if the tone was right, what would you have gave? Tone was
Yeah,
to your
definitely.
liking, rather.
Yeah,
It would have
definitely.
been a what?
You got a S tier on your
Yeah,
hands.
you tripping. You
That joint was
tripping.
that joint is just mad ugly to me, bro. Like I don't
I feel
Contrell,
like it wouldn't have sounded good in another tone though. I feel like it
it
would
would
I
have
have
had the
agree.
same
sound
effect.
it would have
I
sounded
agree.
amazing,
It
bro. It
needed
would have
that
sounded
It would have
that
sounded
Yes,
ugly
that
actually in another
and
tone.
I feel they probably wouldn't have even thought to play the things that they played with a different tone.
right.
maybe.
Correct.
In
All
another
right.
tone, it would have sounded too bright. Like it would have sounded too,
They
you know.
You could still make
jo-
you can make it sound dull and still have like that percussive sound. That's how what's his name play all the time, Sherrod. Like he has a dull tone, but it's still percussive. Like I love
Nah,
that joint all day,
Sherrod
but
don't
that's
got no dull tone.
yes he does. His ain't
Nah,
bright. What is you talking
I don't.
about?
nah. Okay. George.
Um, I got A plus. I'm just being honest. Is that in the beginning? I'm sorry. I didn't like it when the beat dropped. It completely changed my opinion. I didn't like where it was going in the beginning, but then the beat dropped and it had me. So I can't do S, but A plus. A plus for me because I wasn't feeling it in the beginning.
Control.
Bro, that was S tier to me, bro. The fact that both of their tones was somewhat identical, um, like that's not easy for everybody to do. Um, Another thing, pause their feel, bro, is like unmatched, bro. Like I can listen to them play any genre, especially Eli. Eli played what is it, Greatest Man I Know? Like, bro, like
Mm-hmm.
he annihilated, bro, that whole track, bro. Like
Oh, that's why.
bro.
No, it's not
Like, I
that
want
because
to say,
I
who
don't
are they,
see.
and let me follow them.
I don't
I
even
hear
think
I
Control have
The
met
plot makes
Eli yet.
sense now. The
who
plot
yeah,
makes
I
No,
met Eli.
bruh.
But I
Oh yeah, because you
understand
played
that
at the
that's why
church.
y'all giving me shit about my ranking.
Watch
That's
this.
why.
Watch this though. Watch this. Hey Will.
Yeah.
Remember that video from that church service? That joint where they be like, dance like the weight has been lifted.
Yeah.
That video you like?
hmm
That's the bass player. You was going sick over him.
Oh, let's just correct you
You were
right
going
there. I was going crazy
He
over
was going sick
Josh
over the drummer
Foster.
because he said he playing like
Exactly.
he got big
Nah,
hairy
Exactly.
balls.
he was going crazy
It
over
was all about Josh Foster. I
What?
didn't say nothing about
bro.
no bass players.
You were going
So you
No,
can
crazy
go
over the
you
hold
was
bass
that. You
player.
can go hold
Why?
that, bro.
you was going crazy over the "Oh Come Let Us Adore Him" video.
What's that?
Christ the dun, dun, dun,
Oh
dun, dun, dun,
yeah,
dun, dun,
that one.
boo, doo, doo, blah, doo, 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 da. That video with bass work going
I
sick.
don't remember that. I don't remember that.
Yeah. Listen, we love y'all. We appreciate y'all for staying tuned with us, man. We about to head out. Until next week, this is from your boy Daytoven, the future patriarch, Lady Q in the building. Shout out to you.
Thanks
I
for having me.
appreciate you. Um,
Always. Well,
the voice of reason, Pastor K, and the chief intercessor. We
And
appreciate
Fusion
y'all.
Chris Coleman.
Love y'all. Good
Peace
night.
out.
love you, Corey.
Love y'all too.